And good morning. Good morning again, everybody. No, it's okay.
I know.
Welcome to episode number 3D7.
3D7.
Famous athlete wearing number 37 right now. 3, 2, 1.
Me.
No, you didn't. What was your number?
0 and 3.
0 and 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It flippy floppy.
Oh, okay. For football? Did you play football?
Basketball.
Okay. Well, welcome to podcast number 3D7. It is Podcast in the Morning, BLG Studios 2, Dalesville, Maryland.
I'm trying to think of a player that wore 37.
Ready to roll. Larry Bird. No, he
No,
was
boy.
30-something, wasn't he? 33?
Trace.
Okay.
I'm Will.
37.
Still.
I'm Dirk.
And I'm feeling very fidgety this morning. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's going to make the podcast great.
No, it's not.
It is. It's Thanksgiving week.
Woo.
So if you're watching this, you just probably enjoyed
Dose favorite holiday for both of us? Or first for you?
It might be first for me
First
now.
for you, dose for me.
Now that the kids are... Do that again. Some weird thing just...
Do what again?
You held up 2 fingers. Do that.
Dose.
Okay.
For you, dose for me.
Yeah. Okay. Something weird I thought I saw on your camera, but maybe not. Maybe it was just me.
Probably just my face.
Maybe. Yeah, I think after the kids are older now that there's less magic surrounding Christmas, to leave it general, I think Thanksgiving's probably my next favorite because there's less hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
All right.
Shot.
So we're just getting some of this done. We got half days, parent conferences this week, but if you're watching this, hopefully you're watching it just having had a leftover turkey sandwich. Ooh. One of the best things about having turkey on Thanksgiving is the leftover sandwich.
One of the best things about having Thanksgiving.
Yes, no kidding. So anyway, Will, we're going to start off with some Thanksgiving bullet points that have nothing to do with Thanksgiving.
Not at all.
All right. Shall I go first or shall you?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Why don't you pick?
Well, fast food places.
Okay.
As you know, audience, this is segment 1.
Yeah.
Bullet points, we'll do 1, 2, and the last one. And these are just things that we notice. Some are kind of gripes. Some are just peculiarities, just topics of discussion that we notice in our everyday lives. Well, when you go to a drive-through restaurant, and restaurant may be giving it all the best, but when you go to a drive-through place and you take your order, you get up to the window, you're going, man, this line moving pretty quickly. Yeah. It's nice. You get up to the window, you pay. Maybe you go to the second window, and they hand you your drinks. You're like, man, I'm going to be in, bing, bang, boom, I'm going to be out of here. And then they go, could you just pull up to the curb there and we'll bring your food out? Yeah. You get excited because you think things are going quick. And then they pull you up. Yeah. Now, I know why they pull me up.
Tell me why.
Because they have a timer inside.
That's good.
I've never worked fast food.
I'm glad you knew that.
Yes. They have a timer. And I see that, I'm sure that they have to keep each window under 90 seconds or whatever is their goal. Mm-hmm. And they probably get yelled at if they don't, if their timers go above. So all they're really doing is tricking their bosses.
That's it.
And I don't know about you, but I feel like maybe they're less motivated to hurry up with my food when I'm not blocking anything.
Right.
So I'm always tempted. I never do this because I don't want to be a jerk. And sometimes if I order something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, I can understand they might not have that ready.
Special order.
Meanwhile, the guy behind me's got just a coffee.
Right.
And I don't know. But you still go, if I sat here, I wonder if they'd get my food done because I couldn't serve anybody. And you don't do it.
No.
But you want to do it because you're like, don't pull me, don't park me.
My biggest pet, this is yours, but I just
along with that.
Piggybacking off of that.
Don't
Dirk's
do that.
Least favorite.
Don't do that. You're better than that, Will.
I am. I never say.
I know you don't.
Anyway, but I hate when they pull you forward to the third window, the secret hidden window, the third window, or pull you up to wherever they're going to park you or wherever, and multiple people are waiting at that window where there is no timer.
So you think, I've never had a third window.
So at the Mickey D's in Dalesville, there's a third window around the corner.
Oh.
Pretty much at the front of the store.
It's like the purgatory window.
It is. And so
you just wait there. You don't know what's going to happen.
I'll pay at the first window. Moving right along, get my drinks, like you said, at the second window.
Drinks are easy.
Can you just pull around right here to the next window? Something will be right out. And you pull around, and you're 4 cars behind because all they're trying to do is get people out, and you have to wait there for another 4 or 5 minutes to get your food. And just
now, Chick-fil-A parks us often, but I have to say you never wait long.
You never wait for anything long at Chick-fil-A.
No, and so it's amazing that I don't know how. I mean, they definitely have more help. Like when you look through the window, you see a ton of kids in there working as opposed to other fast food. So somehow they're still making a profit by having plenty of people in there. So, but anyway, all right. So that's my number one. Would you care to go with your
sure.
first one of the day? Yeah, look, I agree.
I knew you would. No, we've talked about this a little bit before with one of yours.
Okay.
Wife and I were at a mall.
Okay.
And just
Lake Forest?
No.
R.I.P.
And we were walking through, and this is not the only time this has happened. This happens at multiple places where there are a lot of other people.
Mm-hmm.
There are smells.
Good and bad.
Both. But one smell that people want to be good oft becomes bad because of how much they use of it. Take a guess right now. 3, 2,
I would say
1.
Cologne or
there it
perfume.
is, right there. Why do people bathe? Literally bathe in their cologne. I do not care. No, seriously. We were at Barnes & Noble's. Went in. Wife wanted a coffee. Went to a little bookstore, coffee shop. Nice. We were hanging out, talking. This is where my second bullet point comes in, by the way, in a second. Walk by 3 or 4 people that were just intolerable.
Men or women?
One man, dose women.
Okay.
That just you feel like that's all you can smell from then on out.
Right. It's like it's seared into your nostrils.
Thank God we went into the coffee cafe place because that actually smelled delightful.
Right.
But it's just, like you said, it gets stuck in your nose hairs.
Yeah.
And that's all you can smell. Why?
Why? I guess if you're in love, so I have to be very careful here. So perhaps, I know a few people, perhaps even in my family, that will say, and I'm not going to mention names.
You mention them right now.
Who wear cologne or perfume to cover up other smells.
Okay.
Perhaps an animal in their house smell, but I don't believe that would be most people's reasoning. I think most people just think, I like the way it smells, therefore I want everybody to smell me. But it's bad when you go into a room that's empty and you can tell, oh, so-and-so was just in here.
Right.
That's bad.
That is not okay.
No, it's not okay at all.
You shouldn't leave your scent behind.
No, you shouldn't.
As you travel
unless you're a dog.
From blaze to blaze.
All right, well, I like that one.
Right?
I like that. And that goes along with that, like you said, the one from a couple weeks ago.
I know we had talked about the perfume on the cup. I would not like that.
No,
but I also
terrible.
don't like just having your smell ingrained in my nostrils for
my wife even sometimes will hand me something, and she uses lotion because her hands get dry. And she'll hand it to me, and I mean, it smells nice, but not when I want to smell a Coke or a hot dog.
Something else.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Will, how about this? Can we agree? I just need you to declare this right now. As mayor of Dalesville.
That's not a true
I
statement
need you, as the son-in-law of the mayor of Dalesville, I need you to get Coach. Not that Coach, not Coach Austin, the other coach that listens occasionally. I need Coach to declare that none people leave for a holiday weekend getaway in the mountains until after those people commuting home from work have gotten home. Will, on a Friday holiday, as people might know on the commute, I live in West Virginia, okay, and I drive to Dalesville, roughly 54 miles each way every day. Been doing it for 27 years.
Yes, you have.
All right. On holiday,
how many miles each way?
54 each way. Okay. So, 108 round trip.
Yep.
If I do 2 trips, it's 216. Anyway, I don't know. So I'm on my way home on a Friday holiday before Thanksgiving.
Yes, you are.
A Wednesday holiday before Christmas, whatever it happens to be.
Right.
But most cases it's a Friday. Memorial Day weekend comes to mind.
Yep.
Everybody wants to get away to the mountains.
Sure.
Memorial Day, Labor Day, because it's either the first or the last chance. And as we all know, everybody and their brother in this country vacations at the same time because of the school schedule. Everybody. We're so stupid.
There's no in-betweens.
We go on vacation just to crawl over. We crawl over each other in traffic to go to work 9 months of the year, just so we can crawl over each other to go on vacation 2 months of the year. Anyway, but I'm driving home, Will.
What do we do with the other month?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're not going back. I spend it in the car. But these people, Will, are heading west. They want to go out to Mead Lake, or they want to go out to, Sidling Hill, or they want to go wherever they're going.
Right.
West Virginia University, perhaps, to vacation in the mountains
Mama.
of Morgantown. But they don't wait. They somehow have the luxury I don't have, which is to duck out of work around 2:00, go home, pack their car up. They got, 6.8 kids, the wife, the husband, everybody working, the family truckster with the suitcases piled high, and their bikes on the back bike rack because they're going to do some mountain biking, and they are doing 20 miles an hour because there's 1,000 of them going home at the same time. I'm trying to go home. Why? No, you should have to wait. I'm not even home yet, and you're already off on vacation. Not fair. I'm the one driving all the distance every day. For you, it's a luxury. It's like, oh, we're stuck in traffic, but hey, we're on vacation. No, I'm not on vacation. I'm just trying to get home. Sometimes we'll 2.5 hours on a bad Friday. Sometimes I will leave here at 3:15 and not get home until 6:00.
It got a lot less funny when you said 2.5 hours.
It's not you. I've sent you texts.
Yeah, you sent me the screenshot of Waze
of also. Traffic. Yes. Yeah, and there's a
lot of orange on your screen. Nobody gets orange or red, by the way.
Red when it gets that bad.
I'm
it's graduated based on how bad it is. It goes from yellow to orange to red.
I've graduated based on how bad I am.
That's true, but it needs to change. No vacation leaving until everybody who's working their job has made it home for the day.
6 p.m. vacation start time from now on.
Declared. So it shall be.
So it shall be.
All right, Will. All right, your next one.
All right. So this is not a notice all the time. This is just something that I noticed one time, but I wanted to share the story with you because I think you think it's funny.
Okay.
Not going to be as funny because I can't get up and do everything that the young one was doing because I'll be off camera. But I still wanted to share it.
I can give you a full shot. I can go full screen on you, which will give you a little room if you want. There we go.
No, I don't want a full shot.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in a full shot now.
Whatever. Okay. We're at the cafe that I was talking about. Same trip.
Okay.
At the cafe in the bookstore. Barnes & Nobles. And there is this family in front of us with this young gentleman, very young, maybe 2.
Okay.
Okay. And we are in line checking out and ordering whatever. And
at the coffee part?
At the coffee shop. Okay. Yes, in the coffee cafe, whatever. I don't remember what it was called.
Cafe Olay.
We were in line at Cafe Olay. And this youngster was right next to all the things that you could pick up as snacks and drinks to pick up and take to the register.
Behind glass or no?
No.
Okay.
Just out and about.
Oh, no. Okay.
And I wish I could stand up and show you, but so there are Dunkaroos. Are you familiar with Dunkaroos?
I am not familiar with a Dunkaroo.
Okay. Dunkaroos are like little small vanilla wafers.
Okay.
And you can dunk them, if you will, into icing, like rainbow chip icing.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like a little snack like that.
Okay. Like an icing version of Fun Dip.
Delicious.
Okay.
This little boy sees the Dunkaroos and his eyes light up.
And this is a thing. So this is something kids know about.
Oh, Dunkaroos. Dunkaroo. Okay. I had Dunkaroos when I was young.
Oh, okay.
So.
Guess we were 2. Anyway.
But
Mom and Dad worked very hard.
We were just watching, people watching, and we saw the little kid. He picks up the Dunkaroos and he's frantic. And his parents were up at the register.
Right.
He's like, tries to put in his back pocket as quickly as he can. Okay. But the packs are like this big.
Right.
And his little
pockets. Yeah.
His little pants are about this, come off this far from his.
Trying to steal them.
Without his parent, without thinking anybody's noticing.
Right.
He's like looking around like, so he tries to put in his back pocket. He's like, it doesn't fit in his back. It doesn't fit in his back pocket. So he's like looking at his parents and he's like, tries to put it in his side pocket. They don't fit. He's like, he sets it down on the thing, and he just starts trying to open it up so he can just try to
eat some. Now, distance between child and parent at this point?
Probably about 8 to 9 feet.
Parent or parents?
Both. Parents and baby in stroller at the register.
So this kid is... They know he's safe, but they're not watching him.
They're not. There are 2. They think maybe he's right next to, and he is not right next to, and he's frantically ripping at this.
And you're standing in line, he's kind of in your way, but you're just standing there watching him.
And it's one of those things where, like, you want to correct, but at the same time, you want him to succeed.
Kid, right? Yeah.
I'm rooting for the kid.
You want him to eat those Dunkaroos.
I want those Dunkaroos for that kid so bad, and I almost was like, "Hey, let's buy these for him." Like,
except for then you don't know if you're overstepping, right?
So then, Mom finally realizes
Did he get the package
He
open?
did not get the package. He was started to like, you could feel it like start. He was really struggling. His little arm is shaking. And it's like one of those things that I'm sure his parents have to open for him when he's not. His little arm is shaking, and I hear, I don't remember his name. Charles. He puts the thing down.
He got caught.
He got caught.
Yeah.
Walks up. Another pack of Dunkaroos is sitting right there at the register. His mom starts talking again. He reaches up for the Dunkaroos, and they start to walk away. And then he looks back, and he's just getting them off the little, the little bar that He's just getting them off the bar, and his mom, Charles. They just like free. It was.
What age was Charles? 2?
Maybe 3, pushing maybe 3.
Old enough to know, but old enough to not be able to overcome his id.
Yeah, that's what was so funny to me is that you could tell he knew he was wrong because he was trying to hide, but he just couldn't help himself.
Our bodies, man, it like self-control.
So funny to me. I just had to share with you. Yeah. I know you love
self-control with little kids.
Stories.
I love watching kids learn.
Yep.
And it was the same when your kids were little, and I'd come over, and you can see their brains.
Yeah.
You can see them working.
Yep.
They're trying to work their way through it.
Yeah. So it was just funny.
Charles didn't get his Dunkaroos.
Charles did not get his Dunkaroos that day. Hopefully Charles has his Dunkaroos by now. He didn't get them that day.
Well, Will, that's pretty good. I was going to end with one last one, and I think we probably can agree on this. This is the time of year where everything has turned into pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
And my wife is a sucker for pumpkin spice, boy.
Yeah.
The other day, Will, I went out. She was at work. I went out to get myself some breakfast.
Yeah.
I was like, Frosted Flakes. I recognize the familiar Frosted Flakes box.
Tony.
Grab a bowl, grab some milk, grab my spoon. I'm going to watch a little TV. I'm going to be lazy, eat it in front of the TV by myself. The kids are sleeping.
Wait, you were at the store when you grabbed this box? Or
No,
you were
at home,
in the pantry? Okay,
in the pantry,
sorry.
yeah.
I missed.
So, and I get home, and I sit down, and I open the box, and I'm half watching, paying attention, pour the box in, I was like, these have kind of what's wrong with my Frosted Flakes?
No, Craig.
I grab the box, I turn it around, new pumpkin spice Frosted Flakes. No, Stop it.
No,
Frosted Flakes is a great cereal.
That's an automatic.
Stop ruining it with pumpkin spice.
I
don't need pumpkin spice Frosted Flakes.
No.
I don't need pumpkin spice butter.
Nope.
I don't need pumpkin spice waffle mix.
Nothing.
I just don't need it. Stop ruining my pantry.
Leave it in coffee and candles. Coffee and candles, the 2 C's with pumpkin spice.
I will give you candles.
Yep.
Maybe a coffee as a special treat.
Sure, but I know a lot of people love that, so we'll give that to them.
Okay, that's fine. But they can have the pumpkin spice latte.
And you know what I saw coming into work today?
Yes.
This is not my bullet point, but parents driving out, antlers and nose on the front of the car.
I saw a Jeep. I almost took a picture. But my phone was in my backpack. Jeep parked in the handicap spot, waiting as they do every morning. Has a sticker on the back. Are you following Jesus this closely? And then on the Jeep spare tire on the back, Christmas wreath. Oh boy! It is November 20th.
Not there yet.
Too soon.
Not there yet.
So that's segment 1, Will, unless you have another bullet point.
No, boy.
All right. Well, that's our segment 1 bullet points, and we'll be back soon with segment number 2. And welcome back. We're going to do segment 2. I don't know why I said welcome back. It's not like we took a break between recording these segments or anything.
That's dumb.
Anyway, Will, we're going to do a segment, class lists, but it's a list we're going to try to agree and disagree. We're going to evaluate ourselves and each other, Will.
Oh, no.
About what? It's going to be good. Well, this is the say goodbye to these behaviors in order to be more likable, Will.
Oh, Lord.
So
you pick one that I just do a bunch of, and then you're going to call me out on.
There are 13 behaviors here that this article, according to hackspirit.com,
says
if you want to be more likable, say goodbye to these 13 behaviors.
Gosh.
So let's see how many of them, let's see how likable we are.
He created this website to just point bad things out about me.
As a matter of fact, as I read through some of them, I'm a little worried about myself.
Yeah, right. So you already read?
I read a couple when I was copying them.
Such a pumpkin eater.
Yeah. All right, Will, number 1.
Numero uno.
Constantly talking about yourself. You are completely innocent of that.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't feel like either of us do that.
I hope I don't.
I feel like we're both very, very conscious about that.
I feel like I have a lot of stories that I tell.
Yeah, but I don't think that's like self-promotion.
Not quite like other people self-promote.
Um,
I mean, if I were gauging myself against other people, I don't.
I'll tap out right there.
Okay, all right, very nice.
So I agree with this
Okay.
wholeheartedly. I don't enjoy this, and I feel like the
You
one-upping.
mean when others do it?
Yes, I don't enjoy when people do this, and I don't enjoy. I feel like one-upping goes in this category. Like if you're
Correct.
telling somebody about something.
Oh
or
yeah,
something
that's
happening-
like that time when I.
Yes,
Right.
And then that's the same thing. Same thing.
Right. Yeah, I
Agree.
agree. We're green, right?
I
Just check it.
I am. I have green,
Okay,
and
yeah,
yeah,
green
I think this
too.
is yellow.
Okay.
I'm colorblind though. So.
No, it's great. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, you're good. I think I figured out what the problem was last week. We didn't make mention of it, so I'm not going to tell the audience. But when this little white adapter's in backwards, for some reason, I think that's what made
Audio
our
gets
microphones a little
twisted.
hazy.
Gotcha.
So, anyway, all these little idiosyncrasies. Will number 2.
Oh Lord, hit me with it. Just go ahead and break my
This
heart.
is my first act, my first X
Okay.
right here.
All right.
You're going to laugh when I say it. Interrupting others. Well, I'm not very likable when it comes to number 2.
I think
I mean, I'm sorry, just kidding.
probably everybody is guilty of this at times.
How generous of you.
I don't feel like I interrupt a ton.
I don't think you do. And when you realize, when you're excited to say something and you do jump in, you immediately go, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I don't like it. I don't like to do it to people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do get excited, just like I feel like everybody else does.
We do.
So,
But I'm very bad with interrupting.
okay.
No disagreeing from Will.
Well, I think we both.
It's
I mean,
fair.
you know,
It's
we
fair. I
both know that.
I'm
You've said
horrible.
it, but way before this list, you've
Yeah,
told
I'm
me
horrible. I'm horrible. And that would be a complaint from my wife too, honey. I'm admitting it right here in front of
Honey,
tens of people.
I shrunk the kids.
Yeah. Number 3, Will.
Was this me or you? Just
Me.
tell me.
It's
Oh,
me.
okay.
If you want to be likable, Will, you should stop being judgmental.
Okay, everybody's judgmental at times.
But I'm so good at judging.
Right.
Right. Why would I stop? I'm so good at judging people.
So this was agreed.
Yeah.
This is that in people is to me a character flaw.
And it says we have preconceived biases towards other
Absolutely.
people, but passing this judgment on to others based on their appearance, opinions, or lifestyle choices creates a negative atmosphere.
It does.
And nobody
And
wants to be around.
This is something that was taught to me from a very young age.
Mhm.
Is that you don't know what anybody else is going through. You don't. I forget what the analogy.
Until
my
you
mom
walk a
always
mile in
used.
their shoes, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Something about
Glass
a
houses.
splinter in the eye or log in your. I don't.
Oh yeah, don't point out a splinter in somebody else's eye when you have a log in your eye or something like that.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
so judging was a no for my.
Yeah,
household.
I can't. I'm trying to think of the last time I judged. Maybe earlier today.
I don't.
Number 4. This is not me,
Okay.
and I don't think it's you either, but we'll see. Being too serious.
I don't think either of us have a problem with that.
No.
I don't.
We're both goofy and like to laugh more. If anything, I could be unlikable because I don't take things seriously enough.
Same for me,
Yeah.
except there is one place I'm very, very serious.
Your children?
When I'm coaching.
Oh, true. Coach
I probably
Will.
might be a little too serious then.
Yes, I could see that.
But you've never seen me coach.
Yes, I have. I come up and watch you coach when you're, so. Intense is a better word than.
I don't have my water.
I'm sorry. Would you like mine?
No, it's fine.
Intense is a better word than serious. You're focused, maybe
Okay.
even a better word.
Intense.
I mean, you take it seriously.
I think that encompasses
Yeah.
I think serious is
But
in
you're
there
very
too.
intense. Even playing Fortnite, there are times where you're intense.
Yeah, not like when I'm
Momentarily.
coaching.
No,
I
not
don't
like
think.
when you're coaching.
But-
You're focused.
Yeah. Well, that I think stems from not liking to lose for the video game
Correct.
section.
Yes.
But yeah, there are times where I'll be
Another 2. We're never going to win again.
never.
2-on-1.
That's
Couldn't
it.
win. Number 5, Will, being unreliable. Don't think that applies to either of us.
I don't either. I
We're
would
both very countable.
not to toot our own horns.
No, but we're being honest on the bad stuff.
We are.
So I think both you and I follow through with what we say we're going to do.
UNITY.
You
Name
ain't got
the
no
artist
power.
right now. 3,
J. Cole.
2. Why is it always?
It's your favorite. I figure once in a while.
It's got to be right. One of these times it's got to land.
Yeah, being unreliable. We're as a matter of fact, I'm probably too reliable because people always ask me because they know they can count on me.
Yeah.
And the same for you. I know you will not let anybody down. If you tell them I'll be there, you're going to be there. So, number 6, Will, being ungrateful. Maybe sometimes for me, but I don't think a lot.
I've never seen. Okay. I've never seen you be ungrateful.
Okay, well that's good.
For anything.
I try not to be.
I don't
Okay.
think that's the case for you.
Okay.
If you feel like it is, then okay. But
And I don't think it's the case for you either.
I really try not to be ungrateful ever.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Okay. So we're good there.
But I agree with that. I don't like.
No.
That might be one of my least favorite. I am
entitled.
We are struggling with, not struggling, but that is what we are teaching our kids right now the most.
Yep.
And what we're talking about the most right now in this stage of life is how to being grateful for things.
Yes, and that will continue even up through my 18-year-old.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I still have to be like, I'm much better at it now than I was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I can wake up now and look out the window and go, God, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for this home. Or when it's rainy or cold or windy, and you go, thank God for this warm bed to curl up in. Thank God for my family. Thank God my kids are happy, healthy.
Yep.
They're not doing drugs. They're not like the little things that you wake up and just thanks for waking up. Like just thank you for letting me wake up.
That'd be a big one.
Yeah. So, and I mean, whereas a lot of people complain, I got another day of work. Sometimes I get up and go, thank you for the opportunity to go to work.
Yeah. I'm able to.
I don't always feel that way, but thank you for the fact that I can pay my bills. Some people can't even pay their bills. So be grateful.
Yep.
Number 8, being indifferent. Yeah, I don't care.
I think I fall into that category probably too often.
Okay.
Where I don't have an opinion.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not that I don't have an opinion. Maybe it's just that I don't care enough to argue with you if my opinion differs from yours.
Fair. But you hate arguing too.
Yeah, I do.
So it could be just that you avoided
maybe
because but I'm too passionate to be indifferent.
Okay.
Even things at school that I should be indifferent about because I should just blow it off. I have a hard time just ignoring things.
I agree.
So I think if anything, that falls under the too serious.
Sure.
I don't have a problem with being indifferent.
Indifference to me, though, would not make or break a friendship. Like that wouldn't make you less annoying to me, I don't think. So that's probably the first one I don't agree with.
Well, they phrase it in a way, showing empathy and compassion can go a long way. So if you don't empathize, if you're thinking of it as empathy, being indifferent to others' emotions, then that's different. Yeah. Plus, when you appear indifferent, it's challenging for others to engage with you. They feel discouraged and believe their thoughts and feelings don't matter.
Fair.
So like if your wife is, honey, I really had a tough day, and you're like, oh, it sucks.
That's tough.
Yeah, and you're watching.
Okay. That I definitely see.
Number 9, gossiping.
Okay.
Fair. I don't. My mom, I wouldn't call it gossiping, but my mom had a habit when I was young of telling her close family whatever was happening. The business. And I would always, Mom, why did? Then I'd get a text from my aunt or my uncle, or back then a phone call, or when they'd see me in person. Hey, how's that thing? I'm like,
how do you even know?
Right. Or I'd be upstairs in my room and I hear my mom on the phone downstairs. And I'm like, why are you telling Uncle John about my,
Agreed.
I'm
sure I do at times.
I do here too, especially when it's some hot take. Did you hear so-and-so has gotten in trouble with
But I don't feel like
I
do oft. But I know I have family members I do, for sure.
You're a better secret keeper than I am. I've never been a great secret keeper.
All right.
I mean, we share a lot with each other, but I feel like I share more. I'm doing better now, but when I was younger, I think part of it was this, I know something you don't know, and I want to be the big man on campus kind of thing.
Yep, same. That's what I probably was too.
But it's tough. Number 10, always seeking validation. I don't think this is me or you, but we've definitely had teachers here that I can think of that went right to the principal after a concert, went, how did it go? How did it go? That's so annoying.
Yep. Don't do that.
No.
Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah. Don't do that.
I don't like the look at me's.
No.
That's one of my least favorite qualities in a person.
It's the look at me, but it's also the neediness.
Yeah.
Like, don't be needy.
That adds on top of it.
Yeah. Like if hey, do you like my outfit? I did these myself. It's like,
sure,
they're great because at this point you've put me on the spot where what am I going to say?
Yeah,
no, it sucks.
Oh, it looks terrible.
Yeah. I mean, and then I'm being
I don't like
too serious.
That's one of my least favorite.
Always seeking validation. Yeah.
I don't, just stop.
they weren't hugged. It's the joke you would say is they weren't hugged enough as a child.
Sure.
You know. Number 11, Will. We got 3 more of these.
Trace more.
This one, no question. Being rude or disrespectful.
That's you for sure.
That's huge. It's huge. Oh, it's you for sure.
No, I agree.
I'm oft characterized as rude or disrespectful because I argue, and I don't mean that in terms of yelling and screaming, but I mean I make arguments.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't enjoy when you simply disagree with them.
Right.
So that I get counted as rude or disrespectful, I think, when I'm not trying to be.
They don't enjoy it, and I feel like they don't know how to handle that. Difference of opinions is, I feel like, so scary to people, and they can't handle that.
I agree with you. A lot of people are like you and I have had some disagreements, and we go, okay, I disagree. You disagree. But then we move on to the next topic. It's a big deal. Or Fernando and I. But you're right. Some people, the minute they disagree, it's like this nervousness abounds, and it's like, no, it's okay. You can think Taylor Swift is great, and I cannot think, or whatever.
Just talk through it and then move on.
But I don't think either of us are rude or disrespectful. You, to a letter, are respectful.
Dirk, I try.
You do. You do a great job, and that's to both of our parents. That is credit to them.
That's
for being
all.
Raised the right way.
That is all it is from.
Yeah. Was your mom or dad more like your dad with the Southern manners? Was that more strict than your mom would have been, maybe?
No, I think both of them were, but my dad talked to me about respect a lot. Yeah. And how important it is. And now, as I'm older, I really value that. Like, I really value that.
And I value it. I don't want to speak for you because people...
Oh, you're going to speak for me.
Because people see us as better people because of how... Like, when I got my job, I tell the story to the kids. When I interviewed for my job 28 years ago, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And the lady finally said, are you in the military? And I said, no, ma'am, I've never been in the... She said, it's the yes, ma'ams and no, ma'ams that are throwing me off. I don't hear that much anymore. And that was 1996. I was going to
say, that was...
And she was impressed. That it was a while ago, but... It was a while ago. But that's what I'm saying. But she was impressed that I was
6.
Yes, ma'aming and no, ma'aming her. When I'm looking for a job from her, and you tell me everybody doesn't come in and yes, ma'am. Even if I wasn't doing that for everybody else, I would want to do it here.
Correct.
But anyway, I didn't even think of it.
Biggest one for me right there.
All right, last 2.
Disrespectful. Can't be my friend.
12. Constantly complaining. Constantly complaining. I might fall into this category.
Okay, so here.
Correct.
I feel like I complain, but that's because I also feel like some things aren't fair.
Very true.
And equitable.
Fair.
That's what I said.
And equitable.
No, but outside of work, I don't feel like I complain very often.
No,
I actually get yelled at for not voicing my actual feelings more.
And when you share with me, sometimes you'll share with me things that maybe you don't feel like you can or should share anywhere else, like things going on at home or things going on with family. Or so, Dirk, can I just... And you'll get it off your chest, but then you'll always apologize. Like, I'm sorry, I just needed to get... Like, you're very self-aware that you don't want to be a burden or a negative Nancy. Negative Nelson.
That's fine.
On other people. Nelson. And Will, the last one, number 13.
13.
I'm a little scared here.
Uh-oh.
Too much sarcasm.
Okay, we both fall under this.
Yes. Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty. But it's not Chandler level sarcasm from Friends.
No.
It's just it's sarcasm for humor.
Yeah. And
not to criticize people.
No, not at all. And I feel like we are way more sarcastic here just because we have to make it through the day a lot of the time.
That's true.
Than anywhere else. Well, at least I am more sarcastic here than anywhere else in my life.
Yes, I tend to be sarcastic at home too. Like, I'll tease Shannon all the time. I'll be like, hey, would you mind getting me this? I mean, I know it's a break from sitting down all day. Like, I always use sarcasm, but it's always for humor.
We were same growing up in our house as well.
So hopefully that doesn't count because here it's mostly talking about, while it can be amusing in moderation, excessive or biting sarcasm creates a negative or hostile environment.
I don't think we
go that far.
I don't think it's...
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Okay.
Well, that's segment 2 so people at home, let us know how many of those are you guilty of. I might have 3 or 4 in there that I need to
probably
work on.
2, 3, 4 in that range.
But otherwise, I'm tremendously likable.
Perfect. Other than that.
And we're back for segment thrice, the final segment.
The last one.
The last one. And today, the last one is going to be incoherent. Will, I don't mean they're not going to be able to understand us.
you see that?
No, I'm looking at your eyes because I don't want to cheat.
Okay.
All right. Incoherent, we played before. This is a game whereby we show a card that has an interesting written way of something famous, a catchy phrase or a saying, but it's written weirdly, and we're trying to guess. And we each have 5 cards. We'll see how we do.
I was not good at this. When we played with Preston when Brezzy was on here,
he was very fast.
Was very good at it.
Yeah.
We struggled a little bit. We started to get it towards the end, but we struggled a little
That's
bit.
because we're literal. And when you read these literally, it doesn't work. You have to almost, it's like squinting to see those magic pictures. You have to sort of mush your words together until you hear it. All right. Would you like to go first or shall you?
Shall you?
Okay. Here is your first one, Will.
Okay.
All right. Any clue?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
Are he a Muckrinde? You know, are he a Muckrinde?
You are so not close. I looked at this one. I didn't get this one when I was looking at him.
Well, why'd you pick this one then?
I picked random.
I'm kidding. I'm not sure what that is.
That is Iana Grande.
That's not close.
Not good. No, I didn't like that one, but it was the one I picked randomly. So, Amu Grande.
That's not good.
No, don't like that one.
That's not good.
But luck of the draw.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. What do you got for me?
Boom.
Talif Heiteman. Heiteman. Dummen. Heiteman.
Can I move this away from my face now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen. Or not. That's good. That's actually good if you tilt down just a little. They're perfect for the glare. Taily.
I like the voice inflection.
Well, it's Taily vitamin, daily vitamin.
You cheated, but yeah.
Well, how did I cheat?
You already looked at these.
I did not.
Okay.
I promise. I even laid the controller on.
But that was good. You said the first time you said it, I was like...
You nodded like I had it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, keep going.
Yeah. All right.
It was like a charade.
One that sounds like Tale of Two Cities.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. Will, here is yours.
Water balloon fight?
That's good. I didn't get that one either. Yes, water balloon fight.
Okay.
Oops, let me see. Water balloon fight. Very nice. So you are 1 for 1. 1 for 2.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say.
Here we go.
I'm ready. Yeah, your puck picture. Yearbook picture.
Can you see this in the...
Yes.
That is correct?
Yes, as long as it's right beside your face, I can see
Yearbook picture was
Yearbook
correct.
picture, 2 for 2. All right. Go me.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
It's easy to do it when you look at it.
When I cheated. God, we might as well just end now.
I would like to also point out I asked for 5 new cards when I came in here because he already had them laid out. He did not give them to me. Here we go. Next. Fortnite. I see FOR.
There's going to be a conspiracy on the show if you keep that up.
I'm just letting you know. For tough to lie. I'm only laughing because you're looking through me just now. Or tough Chuli. Chuli? Chulai. Chulai. Chulai.
You are, yes.
Well, yeah.
You're there.
For tough July. 4th of July.
There you go. There you go. The 4th of July. Very good.
The 4th of Julie.
Did you get water polunified? Yeah, you got that one. So we're two for 3. All right, we're moving on. Let's see. Boom. Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
It's easy.
Hey, it's nice.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's try the next one. Will, good luck with this one. Good luck. See what you can do. Good. Hakuna Matata. Very nice.
What a wonderful phrase.
Yeah. It means no worries, don't you know?
Yeah.
You know what? You know who needed some Hakuna Matata?
I feel
Mufasa.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like this is probably the easiest one you've gotten so far.
Yeah. The lights just went off.
They did.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Listen to your mom. Listen to your mom? That's weird. Yeah. Okay. Good. 4 for 4. You
Yeah, I bet.
You got it. God, would you stop? You got to get this one to tie, Will.
Okay.
All right,
tie.
you ready? Yeah, you got 3.
You have 4.
Right. So you got to get
yeah, but you're going to get this one. You already know what it is.
Here we go. I didn't know this one.
Shanab Chadriek. Snapchat Street.
Yes. I didn't even know what that was, but yes.
Snapchat.
Apparently when you snap somebody else often enough or something.
Oft.
When you oft snap. 4-1. You finished 4-1. Will, I got to get this one to win. If I miss it, it's a tie. Jens Thorapple. Jens Thor. Thorap. My throat is Thor. Thorapple. Apper. Jen. Oh my. Jens Thor. Thorapper. Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I bet. You know who that is. So. That's correct. Imagine that. All 5. Chance the Rapper coming in last.
That's it. I'm giving you 5 new cards.
I already asked for 5 new cards.
We're filming the new segment.
Chance the Rapper.
I really didn't
lock it in. You know who Chance the Rapper is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, I bet.
If you are really going to put an asterisk next to this win,
there's an asterisk next to this win. I've already put it next to it in my mind.
You really, really think I would cheat?
Oh yeah, you would. That is so in your.
That's
character.
it. 5
No. I'm joking. Stop it. Good game.
I promise I did. I selected them out of the middle. I cut off 5. I laid them down, and then I put the remote over them, so I didn't see them at all. I can't believe I got Chance the Rapper. I've heard his name, but I couldn't tell you a thing about him.
We did not do that well when Preston was playing.
No. He's distracting, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, his looks throw me off.
Gosh, whatever.
I get fluttered.
Butterflies?
Yeah, I get butterflies. Will, we'd like to finish with a joke.
Okay, finish with a joke.
After Sunday church, this priest at this church was really sweet. He would always offer his congregation cookies and
milk.
Orange. Oh. An orange and a cookie. You know, like something healthy and something treat.
Oh, okay.
And to everybody in the congregation.
Not together, though.
Well, I mean, they took them with them and then ate them later. You know, it was like a cookie for sweet and an orange for the health of it. Anyway, this little girl was very hungry one day and she took 2 oranges.
Ooh. And
the priest looked down at her and said, "Did you take 2 oranges?" No, come on now. You know, God is watching.
Right.
And so she gave back one of the oranges. He said, "Don't lie, honey. You know, God is always watching."
Yeah.
So the next Sunday she came up and she figured she was really hungry again. Well, so she took 1 orange though. When she got to the cookies, she took 2 cookies.
Oh.
And the priest came over to her and he says, "Well, didn't we talk about this already? Why did you take 2 cookies?"
Right.
She said, "I figured I could get away with it if God was watching the oranges."
That's such little kid mentality.
It would be a little kid thing to say.
That's the Dunkaroo kid that I was telling you about.
Yes, exactly. It sounds like that young man that you told the story about earlier in the podcast.
Little kid mentality there.
Yeah, that's
mentality.
Cute. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for episode 37.
That's it. Wrap it up.
That's all we can do, which we're just going to call. How about if we just name it Happy Thanksgiving? Because hopefully people enjoy this.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, enjoy time with your families.
Please do.
And ours. Let us join your family for your post-Thanksgiving celebration. Right after the Macy's Day Parade and the football game. Maybe we'll post this early on Thursday. I was
going to say, I don't know how we're going to do that if it's on Friday.
I'll post it early.
Post
it Thursday.
It'll
be available earlier for your Thanksgiving viewing pleasure.
Join them.
Sit around with your family in front of the crackling fire. Roasting chestnuts.
Delicious hot schmoes.
That's s'mores buzz.
My fault.
And eggnog. Enjoy your nog of egg. Oh. The most delicious beverage that I can't stand. Funny eggnog story real quick before we leave. Dad used to make eggnog all the time.
Okay.
And when I was little, and he put liquor in it. So it was like homemade, souped up eggnog. Came down one morning, didn't realize Dad had made eggnog the night before. In our family, everything was reused. So it was in an old milk jug, like a gallon milk jug. Got my bowl of cereal.
Yeah, I was going to say it went in cereal.
I was like 10 years old. Poured milk on it, went in front of the TV to watch cartoons, took a spoonful and went, "What is wrong with this milk? It is disgusting."
Oh, God.
Poured Dad's liquored up eggnog on my
cereal.
I had a great afternoon, though.
I bet you did.
Just kidding.
I bet you did, my
All right, everybody. That's the end of 37. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Next week.